Hello, everybody. Oh, I need to put this down. Hang on. Oh. Hello, hello. Let me just see what this looks like, guys. And then I'll be right with you. How is everybody? Oh, yeah, chair's not too high. Hello, Glenn. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Christopher. I'm not too bad, thank you. Still recovering somewhat. I have noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm actually using the YouTube inbuilt thing today instead of Google Hangouts on Air. I've actually noticed that the chat here that I see is a little bit slower than my iPad. So if you see me flitting between both, that's the reason why. How is everyone? Hope everyone's well. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Joanne. How's the sound? And obviously, how's the look? I have indeed. Time for an upgrade. Brilliant. Yeah, it came this morning. Fantastic. If you do find that it may buffer, check what you're actually looking at it on. It might be that you might need to change the resolution down a bit, as some may actually come through as 1080 and some 720. So if it does buffer, then maybe slightly just change down the resolution a little bit. We've just had a dead code for my group. Oh, brilliant, Don. That's cool. Fantastic. It's about time it's got something like that going. I have seen that the subsuit you've got has gone up, which is cool. It's about time. Hi to all those that are just watching. Hope you're all well. Nice to see you. Well, I can't see you, but nice that you're here. Oh, and everything's going off. Hi, Earth Angel. Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. Thanks, Joanne. Yeah, I had to take a break due to health reasons after we had carnival here. Hold on, cheeky shush. Wait. After we had carnival here, unfortunately, I fell down ill 2 days later. I've still got an ever so slight croaky voice, so if I am coughing, you have to excuse me. That's why I've got my huge mug of coffee today. No, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough beer. I was drinking shandy, so thank you, thank you. So, but it was a good laugh. Can't grumble. Yeah, well, I think a lot of it's down to the weather change, and here it's this time of year. We can still have snow anytime up until sort of end of April. Um, it's actually not far off England if I actually put side by side. It's not that much difference. Hello, daughter. How are you? Thanks, Dave. I'm actually used to the chat being on the opposite side, so it's actually quite strange doing it like this. Cheeky, shush. Hang on, let me just chuck Cheeky away because then it's a bit quieter. Oh, 2 ticks, guys. Wait. Look. Say hello to me. Look. Say hello. Hello. I'm being too noisy for my mummy, so I'm being sent to bed. Huh? Yeah. Come back out later. Come. Okay. Okay. Oh, oh. Sweet. Sweetie. Oh. Ah, sorry about that, guys. Just being his normal noisy self. I know, Joanne, poor Cheeky, but it's he's been a bit noisy today for a change, and it's like if I'm trying to talk and he's sort of more or less right beside me digging, it's and especially if you've got the volume turned up, it's not so nice for you guys. So seems like I've been catching up as well. I've been I've got a lot of streams to catch up with, Don. I've not been around that much, even on live streams. I've sort of took a step back and had a rest and took care of my health. Well, that's not my fault, Glenn, if the notification's only just gone out then. Brent, my darling, how the devil are you? Nice to see you. They look purple. Well, if I've actually got tinted glasses on, but if I come up to the camera, I'll get as close as I can. I've got greeny blue eyes with a hazel dot in that one. Thanks, Cass. I saw about that, Dave. I'm actually, believe it or not, my laptop here is an old gamer Toshiba, and it must be about 10 years old. And I'm running Windows 7 on it. Oh dear. Hi, Claire. Hope you're well. He is behaving, Don. He wasn't earlier. He is misbehaving. I had to tell him off. Terrible. Yeah. Windows. I've got 2 Windows tabs. One I need to repair. I've got two old laptops in my cubby hole. One of them's got Windows 98. Can't remember what the other one's got in it. I think that's got Vista. I do have a desktop in there as well, but no monitor, I don't think. And that is running. That's running Vista, but I haven't used that in about God knows how many years. Oh, and I did have another one in the corner that in my cubby hole, and it was actually one that I rebuilt from two PCs. Hey Max, how you doing, love? Oh, Windows 10 is it? Well, tablet wise, Windows 10 isn't too bad. You can. The thing I like about is, especially on the Windows tabs, I don't know about PC version, is you can swap between normal and the classic. So you can have like with the little squares all on the front, or you can have it like classic view, like Windows 7. And I like that you can swap between the two. It's quite nice. Well, I do have some new bits since I've last streamed. Obviously, the first one's the webcam. That's the major one. And Kirsty's seen them, I think. Oh no, I've told her about them. I actually got some tarot cards. I did have a tiny one. They're by Ellen Dugan. I'll show you what some of them look like. I thought I might give it a try. I've not done tarot in donkey's years. So that's how the back of them look. Oh, hang on. Probably easier like that. That's how the back of them look, which is quite nice. And then you've got like, well, that's what the cups looks like. Oh, that'll come out a little bit. No, it's not going to do it. That's what the cups looks like anyway. Let's see what another one. Oh, there's the Magician. Quite nice cards. Must be a British thing. Yeah, I think so. Must be done. Yeah, they're nice hand size. They're smaller than the Oracle cards. And even though I do have tarot books, one of them is more of an advanced, and the other book that I've got is like 20 odd years old. So I actually got myself this book, Tarot Made Easy by Nancy Gray. Garin, sorry. And as you can see, I've been busy going through it all already. And what it does is it's pretty good. It actually breaks down each card into 32 categories. So depending on where it is in the spread and depending on what you're asking, you can get a little bit more of an accurate reading. So I'm give that a try one stream. Something a little bit brilliant. So I've just seen what you said, Joanne. Something a little bit different. I know, right? You're talking. It's what? Hang on a minute. 383 pages. But mind you, I've got a couple of other books this size as well. So I thought, well, I can give them a try. But when I do use them, as I always say, you know, I'm not medium or anything like that. It's just something, just something different, just to try out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's a good idea, Christopher. And I thought I haven't done the used the pendulum in a long time, so I might have to do a stream using the pendulum and the pendulum board. Try and swap it around. My salt lamp, it's lovely, isn't it? My sister got it for me. Oh God, about 10 years ago. And if I put, let me see, what can I do with it as a comparison? Okay. Most of you know the size of an iPad mini. So I'll do that as a comparison, and you can see how big it is. Actually is. Right, hang on. Let's put that up there. Right. That's the size of it. So it's not a small one. It's quite a big one. Yes, it is. And I've got a windbreaker in blue hanging up. What's that, Dave? I've got a lot of catch up with my paranormal work, but now I'm waiting a few days. See if my PC will be okay. Blah, 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 blah. Start editing again. Cool. Very good. Oh, if anybody has got a decent PC and they don't want to spend a lot of money on editing software, there is one called, it's free. There are add-ins, but the core basis, I think my laptop's probably a little bit too old for it. Yeah, so there's been some good reviews on that. So if you've got a PC and you want to get away from Windows Movie Maker and you don't want to pay out the price for Adobe Premiere or go looking for a cracked version, don't do. Or anything like that, there is something else out there. So the chat on using the YouTube works basically exactly the same way as the YouTube app. And the chat is just a little bit on the slow side. You normally are calm, Joanne. Oh no, buffering. Anybody else buffering? It's okay. Oh, Vinci Resolve. Here we go. Christopher, if you look above, I've actually put the name of it. Yeah, Dave, I want to see you going back to Woodvale, my dear. I need it, Claire, for my throat. Otherwise, I'll be running in and out, getting a drink. Yep. That's it, Christopher. So, yeah, Dave, I want to see you going back to Woodvale. And you can go around it properly and do the bits that we missed, the pathways. Oh, Well, if you got your tripod, Dave, take your tripod with you. And then you can just set the tripod down. I know it's terrible, Don, isn't it? Hey, Jackie, how are you, my dear? Long time no see. Yeah, you should, Dave. You know, if you know that you're heading that way soon, you still be able to do it on your own. That'd be fine. You're welcome, Christopher. Glad to hear it, Jackie. They are indeed, Don. Unfortunately, I don't actually. Mine are more Prosecco glasses. Well, white wine glasses than red wine. I think there is somebody else down in Brighton, Dave. I think she's showed up in your chats a few times, but for the life of me, I can't remember her name. Hmm. Yeah, that's understandable, Dave. Understandable. Oh, and if you guys are interested, this webcam, I'm not going to say it's exactly the same. Some of the best webcams out there at the moment is the Logitech C910 and the C920, but extortionate prices. This one here is difference wise is not that much difference on the quality, and it's the Alstom. It's this one here, and it is the AW65, I think. Oh no, AW625, and it was for the grand old price of €31.99. So if you're looking for a high-end webcam but don't want to give out an extortionate amount of money, and I think about €30, that's what, about 25 quid, I think, something like that, 29. I think English eBay has them for $29.99. Remind me if I'm wrong, Glenn. Really, really good, because I've been looking around for one for a long time, so I don't have to use my sports cam anymore and look like as if I'm in a fishbowl. Yes, she will, Jackie. That she will do indeed. So how has everybody else been anyway? You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, $28.99. Okay. But so there's a good webcam. I was testing it earlier where you can see it now. I was testing it in the daytime. And it goes down to 5 looms. So what I'll do, I'll turn these side lights, because I've got 2 side lights on, and even in low light it should still come up pretty darn well. Right, if I turn that off. And that's just with one main light on and my salt lamp. So it's still picks it up pretty well. So for it to go down to like 5 looms, so you can have a pretty dark room. And oh, I need to get, there we go. Oops, I've moved that. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, I've seen bigger, believe me, Brent. And the only lights I'm using is these. It's the only lights I'm using here, and I haven't got them on full. So if I did have them on full, I'll blind myself. Even though it does come across really clear, but thank you. Well, my camera was sent out yesterday, and I got it today. So it was pretty cool. Now everything is purple. Well, if you want, hang on. There we go. There we go. Glenn is the new Dale boy. Not far off it. And actually, it's quite good with the coloured light going. So that's the first time I've tried it. See how that's come across. It's pretty cool. Hi Ray, how are you, my dear? Let me put that back. Oh, there we go. What? Shush. Well, all it is the strip lights from IKEA. I've got 3 here in the corner, and I've actually got one on the top of this here. So then when I'm up in bed, I've still got light. Good. I'm glad you're well, Ray. Duck and diving. Well, I've got a really big salt lamp, Brent, and I've got a really big coffee cup. So, and I've got really big hands. So I need a big coffee cup. Oh, you got the seat. Oh, okay, Don. I am not going to lick the lamp. And I do have a very small salt stone. Not sitting here, though. But that is Himalayan salt lamp, that one. You're all crazy. You really are. Hi, Steve. Hi, Stephen. How are you, my dear? I know it's only pink salt. I have seen bigger though. I must admit, I have seen bigger than here, than that one. Yes, Dave. I think most people have. You're crazy. Okay, Jackie. Oh, glad to hear it, Stephen. I'm still a bit chesty. It didn't go down to my chest, thank goodness. But yeah, the amethyst. Oh, the amethysts. Yeah, yeah, like the geodes. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It was worse, Joanne. Believe me, it was worse. Glenn heard how bad I was. It's not as bad as what it was. So, which is a good thing. But with me, when I've got a cold, it takes about an extra couple of weeks for the cough to go anyway. Yes, they do, Christopher. They really do. There's that, is it an amethyst cave or something? Or it's a one huge geode or something? There's sort of an amethyst cave. I think it's in Australia or something. I wouldn't mind one of them. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that one up. I don't actually know what that one is. Ah, right. Okay. Thank you for the correct. Thanks for letting me know. Beautiful. Yep. Well, I don't have any of my crystals on at the moment. I've just got my tree of life and my Celtic thing. I call it a clanad, but I always get the name. It's not the correct name for it. One of my favourite crystals is it's just a couple that I've got. I won't get them all because I've got so many. No, Dave. Hello, Tara Bell. This is one of my favorite. I got this one in Austria, I think. Is that clear? Not very good picture if I get up close. That one's don't know if the light will help. No, that doesn't help either. Oh, there we go. That one there. It's rather pretty. Lots and lots and lots of different little crystals in that. Well, it's the same one. And then I've got this one here. I'll put it that way. So it pick up on the light. It's actually got a couple of the. It's a shame it doesn't pick up that close. I have to look into that. Yeah, well, I've got that one. Got a bit of amethyst. Yeah. This one is in German. It's called Bergkristall. It's like the mountain crystal. That's quite common here in the Alps. You can find geodes as well on the Austrian side. And then another stick of amethyst. I have got others, but and then on a piece of rope under my bed, I've got jasper. I don't keep a piece of jasper under my pillow. I think it's probably falling on the floor. I've got jade, quartz, moonstone, rose quartz. Oh, got loads. Loads and loads and loads. Obsidian. A lot of them are expensive. I'd like to get some of those large ones, but they're just so expensive. Well, I've got... No, I haven't got crystals there. I'll just get my bag that I've got, and you'll see just some of the ones that I have. I've got a flat piece of jade, and I've got another quartz. Can't remember what that one is. It's got a slight orangey tip. Got another piece of quartz. And I've got a piece of selenite. And I've got... See, I love crystals. And then I've got... right, I have to... I've got all of these guys too, as well. Hey, Vegas Ghost Girls, how are you? Is that Citrine Point? Oh. Glad to hear it, my dear. And then one of my pendulums is rose quartz. But my other one's copper. Yeah, I've got a few crystals, just a few. That one. That one. Yeah, I just saw it. It was in with a load of other crystals, and I saw that. I liked it, and I think it was only about €2. And do we have something called welcome back, Brent? Don't worry. We have something here called Tollwood twice a year, and it's like a handcrafts exhibition, but it's all outside, and they have like bio foods, lots of vegetarian foods, and lots of crystal stands, handcrafts. This here, actually both of these are both handmade. My tree of life that I've always got on, and then that one there I do have a silver ring, Clanad ring, but that's broken. Even down to, oh, this one is a handcrafted ring with like mother of pearl, and yeah, and the crystal stands, the lady with the tarot cards, and so I try and get down there twice a year. I do. Dave, do you want to have a look at my pendulum board and I'll go and get it? Oh dear, Mags. I'll wait to hear from Dave. Okay. All right, 2 ticks. Hold on. It's actually easier to bring my whole case over because then I don't have to keep walking back and forth. Oh, right. Oh. There's my pendulum board, Dave. Hi, D90. Hope you're well. Hi, Icy Phoenix. Welcome. That's my pendulum board, Dave. So as you can see, you've got the zodiac signs here, and then you've got the numbers 0, 1 to 0, 1 to 9. Days of the week. Try again. Yes. No. Perhaps. Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice board. That was what Glenn got me. Not Christmas gone, Christmas before. Yeah, I wouldn't actually go for the apparatus if I'm being honest with you, Christopher. Because what I've learned with I watch as a I've actually got it in my research tools playlist. There's a video there from Leslie Barker on the pendulum. Yeah, I have used it before, Dave. I've just not used it in a long time. Is there any methods I use to attune mine? Not at all. It's just goes by basically yes, no answers. Well, basically for a pendulum, if you've got a chain, Brent, take it off. Use something like this is like a soap. I don't know what it's called in English. I only know the German name. But this is like a salt rope, a soap rope, but you can use like normal rope, silk, as long as it's like straight like this. Because where you got to think of it, if you've got something like a chain that's got links, what you're actually doing, twine. Thank you, Christopher. What you're doing, the energy, because you get the energy builds up, and I use a copper pendulum. I don't really use my rose quartz one. The energy builds from the bottom up, and the energy comes through you, and vice versa. Sure, Icy. Sure. If you go to my channel on the about, I think there's in it. I think my email address is on there. Or if you can send it privately on Discord, if it'll fit, you can send it me on there. That's fine. Yeah, but what it is where you've got energy flow. Before I get completely sidetracked, what it is, you got the energy going through one link, and then you've got that break here. So then it breaks and then connects to the next link, and then it breaks again and connects it. So you've got like going up the pendulum. The energy flow is always breaking because it's a linked chain. Whereas using something like this, it's actually continuous. So the flow of energy is continuous. Yeah, I like my rose quartz one, but the thing is, Mags, it's so light. This is so light. So, and you've got more chance of, it moving around. Whereas if you've got, I'm not actually holding it properly at all. But if you've got something like the copper one, you can move your arm around. It's like if I move them both around, it's the rose one moves more than the copper one. Right. Icy Phoenix, are you in? Hold on a minute. Oh, there we go. It's all right. My browser's sticking a bit. Oh, indeed. Okay. Okay. I'll hang on a minute. That's right, Dave. Right, bear with me a minute, Phoenix, and I'll send you my direct Discord. Hi, Kathy. Bear with me a minute, guys. Discord. Right. Yeah, I don't. Icy Phoenix. I don't have my Discord because I've. Okay, Tara. I'm still setting up my server, but I'll give you the link to that server. And then you can pop it in there. I don't actually have anybody apart from Glenn that's on my Discord, and it's very private at the moment. Oh. Right, Icy Phoenix, there's my Discord. Yeah. Okay. Got you. Yeah, that will be something that it will be available. I just need a couple of weeks though for that, guys. Is I will actually be right. Will actually be setting up the Discord server that I've got. Discord is how can I explain Discord? It's like um it's like chat rooms, and you can create your own chat room with the different rooms within that chat room. Um, yeah, which is very good. A lot of people use Discord for networking and connect to others. A lot of some of the big streamers have Discord as well. You're very welcome, Icy Phoenix. I will ask you though, if it's at all possible, because I've only been doing what I do for a couple of years, but my mentor, my very very close friend, North Nottingham Paranormal Investigators, um, he's been in the field 30 odd years. If I feel that I need to consult him, would you mind if I did that? As he's the person that I go to if I need any advice or any help on anything. It would only be that one person, only fit Icy Phoenix. If somebody likes to keep something confidential, or if I need to ask something, I always prefer to ask that person directly. But thank you for that. I will read it later, and I'll get back to you on it. But thank you. Yeah, how are you doing, Kathy? Because you've been in hospital yourself recently. Kathy? I don't know about ancient wizards, Stephen, but plenty of experience. Well, when somebody started investigating at the age of 15 years of age and has had the same sort of name going for many, 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 many years, and has had, been involved with church cases and whatnot. Um, if I'm going to need advice on something, he's the person that I'm going to go to. Wisdom and wise are noble, ever so much so. I agree. I thought it was a Zimmer frame, not a walking stick. Mind you, yes, you do have a walking stick. We're all still learning, Dave. It's going to be a learning journey until the day we die. Unless science comes up with um, some definite, evidence and 100% proof and all this lot. We can only always go on speculation what it possibly could be, and so on, so on, so on. Oh, I'm sorry, Stephen. Yes, I like him too, Christopher. He's very good. Oh dear. Oh, Kirsty, he had a walking stick before that, but never used it. Only used it for when he was out in the woods. Oh dear, oh dear. You'll have to get the clear nail varnish out, Glenn. You won't ladder them anymore, any further. Well, you've got to have a long arm, Glenn, if you're going to do that. Your arms aren't that long. Oh dear. That's funny. Okay, Glenn. Okay. I don't believe you. Oh dear. Too funny, guys. Too funny. Well, what I'm probably going to do, guys, is give it another couple of minutes, and then I'm going to end the stream because I don't want to wear my voice out too much, as I'm only just getting it back. Yeah, I can run off to Turkey. Oh dear. No, Megs. Might seem like it that he does, but he doesn't. He's a good boy, actually. Take care, Stephen. You look after yourself. Oh, crikey, Christopher. No, that ain't no. Not when it's actually happened to you. No, it's not. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. There should be another one. Give it another couple of weeks, and then we'll have the next one in this series should go up. Yeah, but I'm glad you're enjoying them. People do seem to be enjoying them. I'm not. I don't judge people. I see Phoenix, so don't. There's no need to worry on that. Not at all. I'm glad you're enjoying them, Joanne. Just something a little bit different. Instead of putting everything all in one video, just to break it down into smaller parts. Oh my God, Christopher. That's crazy. Because I know some people, Joanne, they like to just maybe have a 6 to 10 minute video just on maybe one or two things instead of a longer video with quite a few things in it. And yeah, so hence it's sort of just a small breakdown, little bit by little bit. Oh, I'm glad you like them, Joanne. I really do. You get out sometimes, Max, only when we let you up. Oh, dear. That's funny. Oh, I think I can just sit back and just watch the chat. Oh, dear. Yeah, Christopher. It is. I don't think that'll be going away anytime soon. Oh, dear. Oh, we love having you, Joanne. It's lovely just to do a stream like this, just to catch up with everybody. Not necessarily paranormal all the time. Just let your hair down, have a catch up, coffee, tea, whatever it is your preference to drink. And just enjoy each other's company in a different way. I know some of us are connected elsewhere on social media, and but I like this. Even sometimes if I'm not really talking, I'm just reading the chat. What you guys are saying is still a good laugh. Mm-hmm. I enjoy it anyway. It breaks up the channel as well, and it's not always the same thing. That's why you see such a variety on my channel, is because I like that variety there, and it's not so repetitive and always the same thing. So if I am going to do a scheduled stream, The only idea that you're going to have what it's going to be about is the actual thumbnail and the title. So, but you never know what type of stream I'm going to do next. I really no idea, Glenn. I actually, it might not be a bad idea to do one of our panel streams, because me and you, we haven't done a chit chat stream together for months. So how about putting you on the spot then? I choose a few subjects and do one of our talkie streams. We've not done one of them in a long time. I know, Kirsty. Oh, don't be so cruel. But yeah, we could have we could do a panel. I think I'll leave it a while before I do an extra the next card reading one. Or I might do a dowsing rod and pendulum stream the next one. It's just really, it really depends on which direction I feel like going. One never knows. Or it could be something entirely different altogether. Hello, I do gorgeous. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Funny Mags. Yes, that's true. That's very true indeed. I could do one of those streams as well. I've not done one of them for a long time. You have to excuse me, I've got a sneeze coming. Oh, no, it's not coming. Oh, I hate that. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, dear. Yes, you did. And stupid me, I forgot to plug the iPad back in. And it was going well as well. But at least this time, if you know anything happens, you can end the stream for me anyway. So, but that was a good stream actually with the sound unit. It was a very naughty box, lots of swearing. Yeah, maybe one day I'll go through that and just put highlights from it up, because I do remember there was lots and lots of swearing on that box and very naughty things being said. Yeah. I think I even still have the sheet of paper somewhere with the questions that I was writing, and a euro, the circle where I actually placed the euro. So it'd be a nice one to repeat sometime. it weren't far off it, Glenn, with what they were saying. It really weren't. But I've also thought about maybe doing the water and dowsing rods experiment again. But maybe do that live for maybe half an hour with the putting the black backgrounds up again and the 587 and the water and the lights. And film it at the same time, a portion of it. Oh, what that was the experiment in 2017, June 2017, I think that was. That's the where I did the dowsing rods. I had the water, one of the water fountain going. And I had the 587, and I had a couple of cameras placed here and there, and that's when I said, oh, if there's any spirit orbs, if they could follow the way that my finger went, and I had the spirit lights. That was a really, really good experiment. I don't mind trying that one again. No, that one wasn't a stream, hun. That one was a video. But it'd be nice to try and recreate that on as a stream. Because that one was pretty good. I don't know if like you get the orbs or anything like what I recorded, but maybe I could possibly set it up in a way that the webcam is not necessarily pointing directly at the experiment, but maybe in the screen of one of the cameras. Maybe try doing it that way. Yeah, that one's on my video list. Yeah, it's got its own playlist. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I've got lots and lots of things on my list to do. So we'll see just what. Yeah, right. I'm really going to do it in the next half an hour, Glenn. I'm not up to anything paranormal at the moment. I need to get my health that I'm about 95% before I do anything like that. Okay, Max. Funny. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a night, even though Max has just gone onto the phone. Yes, Christopher, that is very, very creepy. I don't think it'll be something that I would do. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it a night before I start losing my voice too much. Even though I know some will enjoy it because I won't be able to talk as much. But I want to thank everybody for coming to the stream. It was very spontaneous, last minute. I do appreciate you all being here. It's been a laugh, having a catch up with you all. So it's been fun. So, but give me a couple of weeks and I'll probably have the next stream. I just need to decide what I'm going to do and prepare for it. And well, it's been lovely seeing you, Brent. Unfortunately, I don't get to see you live anymore because of the times if you stream. It's only if I'm awake in the middle of the night. But I'll pop in the next time I'm awake in the middle of the night and say hello. I miss you too, my dear. I mean, it's always a good laugh. But yeah, thank you ever so much, everyone. I really, really do appreciate it. No saddy faces, Brent. I'll be there soon, I promise. So until the next stream or the next video or wherever I happen to pop up, you all take care. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, morning, wherever it is, wherever you are. So until next time, guys, take care. Love you loads. Bye. Bye.